deep in the frigid forests of what is now northern Minnesota, a grim tale emerged from the Ojibwe people that would resonate through time and captivate curious minds even to this day. It is one of the most sinister tales about an ancient, terrifying evil spirit that once lived on an isolated patch of wilderness. One that fed on both the minds and flesh of those who dared to build their homes in its domain. This is one of the many chilling tales about the Wendigo territory. Like the video and come with me. Ojibwe oral history tells of a man named Cheveyo, a respected hunter and father. Cheveyo's village suffered during an especially brutal winter. Food was scarce, and the people grew desperate. It was during this time that Cheveyo ventured deep into the forest, hunting for sustenance. Days passed without his return, and when he finally reappeared, something was wrong. Witnesses described Cheveyo's gaunt figure, his once vibrant eyes hollow and weak. He brought back meat, far more than seemed possible. How did he find it? For months, no one saw game tracks in the snow, and elders whispered that the meat smelled wrong. But despite the warnings, the starving villagers felt they had no choice but to eat. That night, the nightmares began. Villagers reported hearing a low, guttural growl echoing through the trees, a sound that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. By dawn, Cheveyo's wife was found dead, her body mauled and half-consumed. Cheveyo was nowhere to be seen. The village shaman declared Cheveyo had fallen victim to the Wendigo spirit, a malevolent force that possesses those who succumb to cannibalism in times of starvation. The Wendigo, it is said, grows stronger the more it consumes, yet its hunger is eternal, an insatiable void. Over the weeks, the village was plagued by disappearances. Tracks, large, clawed, and inhuman, were found circling the homes, yet they always vanished near the edge of the forest. Survivors spoke of a gaunt figure with skin stretched tightly over bones, lips stained with blood, and eyes burning with a malevolent hunger. Among those who sought to end the terror were two renowned Ojibwe hunters known for their bravery and skill. Armed with sacred weapons blessed by the village shaman, they ventured into the cursed woods, determined to face the Wendigo and free their people from its grip. For 3 days, they tracked the creature, following faint traces of its presence. Claw marks gouged into ancient trees, half-eaten animal carcasses, and the lingering stench of decay. On the 4th night, as the moon hung low and red, the Wendigo revealed itself. The moment was described as sheer horror before they fell. The creature's skeletal frame towered above them, its yellow eyes glowing with malevolent glee. Its voice, a sickening blend of human agony and animal growls, mocked their prayers. Their weapons seemed useless. Arrows splintered against its hide, and their courage faltered as the beast toyed with them. One of them was found days later, delirious, his mind broken, and his body covered in frostbite, whispering, "Its hunger is endless." The other was never seen again, though villagers claimed his screams echoed through the forest for weeks. The Wendigo, unchallenged, grew bolder, and the hunters became yet another warning carved into the land's dark history. By spring, the village was abandoned. The few who escaped told harrowing tales of being stalked, of hearing Cheveyo's mournful cries begging for help, only to be drowned out by the Wendigo's unearthly howl. To this day, travelers in the area report an oppressive silence, a feeling of being watched, and strange, skeletal footprints in the snow. Centuries after this sad and gruesome tale, could the Wendigo still be roaming among us? Has it vanished, moved to a more remote location, or does it remain there, gathering strength while silently feasting on easy prey? Perhaps it's better not to know the answer. If you'd like to learn more about bizarre and inexplicable happenings throughout history, subscribe to our channel.